I was doing it for the block.
Right.
I'm being honest.
Yeah.
I wasn't doing it for no peas. I wasn't doing it for nothing. Like, I was doing it for the block. Like, I said, yeah, I represent my block, Clapham. Yeah, we got to put Clapham on the map. Yeah, this got to be big. That's why I was doing it. Yeah, for no other reason.
You missed the flight. You looking at it, bug? Pussy! Me ask if you're looking at the blood clot bag.
Aubrey, thank you so much for coming and joining
Same
me.
as
It's been
you.
a pleasure. It's been a long time, my brother. It's really good to see you.
Come on.
Listen, let's get into this because your character as Bolo, absolutely fantastic. Like, watch the film, the way that you managed to channel your character, absolutely phenomenal. Give me a little bit about you as the character playing Bolo, what it did for you, how you channeled your character and brought it through to the screens.
Oh, basically, I played Solomon Williams. Yeah. So we're going back to like in the scenes of 1994, them eras there from that time there. You know, growing up in Jamaica and them things there. You know, going through certain things. You know, so we had to adapt a certain way and a certain style in regards to Solomon. Me playing that character there, you know, but for me it wasn't nothing too hard, if that makes sense, because I've had them experience in Jamaica, I've experienced in England. We lived through certain things and know certain things. You understand what I'm saying? So basically it was just for me to just own that character and bring him to life as real as possible. To make the audience be like, wow, you know, is this, even though it's a film, but they have to wonder, is this real?
It's depicting.
You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, so we just try to keep it as real as possible, you know, yeah.
So which part of Jamaica are you from?
West Kingston.
West Kingston. So obviously.
But I'm born in England though, because enough people don't know that still. I'm born in England, but I grew up in Yard. You understand what I'm saying? But I grew up in West Kingston. You understand?
This is where I was going to go from. Obviously, everybody or anybody that knows about that part of Jamaica will know the struggles and the way that culture has been depicted through so many things like music and film. That's where I was going with this, in terms of you directing and channeling that energy from where you grew up. How similar is that depicted within the film?
Well, in the film, it's as real as it gets. You might as well say it's just as much as someone living that life themselves. Same thing as the movie. You understand? It's the same thing, because them things what Solomon goes through in the movie is what another man will go through in real life. Today now as we speak, people are go through these things, you know? So basically trying to break away from something and go into something else that's more positive. You understand?
The character is more about trying to become a businessman and get away from the life, which is something I loved about that, because I think when most people think about these situations, it's more to do with them constantly wanting to live that bad lifestyle.
Well, take that character in the next piece is you're seeing the side of Solomon that you'll see there now. Is a side of where more the emotional aspect and you know that character aspect of it. For me to take it as it will go to a point where if and button, but at the end of the day, it's how the script is written, how I will portray whatever I need to do pertaining to carrying him on further in that respect. If you understand what I'm saying.
A whole new journey, but tied in with the old side of where he was up to that point of the character changing. I like that, because what I got from watching that was, you could see him trying to get away from the life. You could see him trying to become a whole different person, but then getting drawn back to the old life consistently. And I can't wait for the second bit based on that plot twist. When they see that plot twist and the way it emotionally hits, you hit that spot on. So I'm really looking forward to that. I think we got to give everyone a bit of a backstory, because some people may recognize or may not recognize. In terms of you as an actor, you stem from Circle of Revenge.
Yeah.
And in terms of British culture, UK British culture, a lot of people don't realise that in terms of UK film, or independent UK film, you help set the precedence for, I would say things like Top Boy, for, you know, if everyone remembers like One Day and films like that, dubplate drama, you was around from those days portraying yourself as an actor within those roles. Give me a little bit of backstory about, you know, how you got into Circle of Revenge.
Well, I see that wasn't even, that wasn't planned. None of this is planned with the acting.
Yeah. But Bolo, why is it in euros? I don't get that, man.
You don't get
What's
that.
going on?
You know, see, it's Brexit time, man. And Victor said he want the money in a euros. So, a euros the man go get.
What happened was, one day, in the area where I live, in Clapham, I was on the block. 2 people was passing. I see them passing. There's a man and a woman. Yeah, but we live in South, so I'm being real. Yeah, when you see 2 people walking in an estate, you know, all antennas is on, and you're looking around and who's that? I wonder who's that? I wonder, you know, and thinking all different things in your mind. But so I see them, they see me, and then the person called me, and so come over and we start talking. So I said, hey, what are you doing around there? So I see him with the video camera and stuff. So I said, he said he was going, like he said he's going Landau Road. So I said, you going Landau Road? He said, yeah. So when he told me where he's going, I said, yeah? You're going there to go and shoot movie. So I said to him, I was saying, you might have mind you don't come back with no camera, nothing, you know. Cause you see where you're going over there, is bare hyena over there. Yeah, over there is mad.
Anyone from Southwest London knows exactly what we're talking about.
So he said he's going over there to shoot movie. But then what happened now? When, like for instance, like he would have said, yeah, I checked Tom. I checked Mr. John, you know, and Mr. John said, right. So he called a name. And when he called the name, you know, I said, all right then. Yeah, your equipment gonna stay with you. You're all right. The youth them now trouble your thing. Yeah. So while we was there talking, he was saying to me, he's gonna shoot something over there, and I should come. Should come along. But I wasn't really into that. But he gave me a card. He said to me, yeah, come along, I'm cool, man. I was like, yeah, all right, whatever. And he's gone. I didn't even remember about them. That's the honest truth. And then like a couple of days later, I went to True Flavors to get a food. Got food from there, and then I left from there, and I was talking to someone, and I went in my pocket to get something. But I remember the card was in there, and when I drew out what I was drawing out, the card come out as well. And I looked, and I was like, oh, the man here said they were shooting. Yeah, you know what? Let me go around there and see what's going on. So I went round there, and they was filming at the time when I went round there, and they had all their stuff out. So remember, I'm not into acting, but I've seen things. You understand? So things that I've seen on TV or certain places, and I see them have it. So I was like, wait, they got them kind of things, eh? All right, man, look like something I go on. They got them kind of things. So I was like, this look kind of interesting. So while I was there watching what was going on, the producer come to me now, yeah, and he said to me, oh, glad to see you, man. Yeah, I wrote a little thing, and I was like, yeah, all right, cool. And he said, yeah, I put you as the main actor.
I said, they already had you in mind. That's good.
Yes, I said to him, asked me if he's mad. I said, you alright? I said, you're mad. I said, you can't do that, brother. I said, I don't know nothing about acting. I never did that before in my life. Yeah? He said, no, you'll be good at it, man, trust me. And I was like, nah, brother, I'm not really on that. Yeah. But then after he told me what he do, I was like, bro, but how this man just put me as main actor like that? Is he mad? He don't know what he's doing.
He sensed the energy.
Yeah, but obviously he sees something that I never see at that time. Yeah? And then from there, I started to link him. And then from linking him, I started to link other people that were in Circle of Revenge at the time. You understand? So then from there now, I just started doing what I was doing, but I was doing it for the block.
Right.
I'm being honest. I wasn't doing it for no peas. I wasn't doing it for nothing. Like, I was doing it for the block. Like I said, yeah, represent my block, Clapham. Yeah, we got to put Clapham on the map. Yeah, this got to be big. That's what I was doing. Yeah, for no other reason. But then obviously after a time, you know, people start talking, you know, and all these things. And because them time there, it was, what was it? Was it Blackberry?
Yeah,
it was Blackberry.
We
had Blackberry them time there. And them thing there. Yeah, so, and YouTube was going on. But so what we were doing was just wanted to block us to get on the map. And then from there, people started talking. Then we started doing different series and stuff like that. And the word got out, and this got out, and then it just started to get a bit crazy. Like I start realizing when I'm walking on the road now, like people like, "Yo, Major, walk on," and like, "Raw, yeah," you know, people that I didn't expect, and I was getting accolades like that from people and everywhere, and it was just started to be a nice feeling now. And then by me doing Circle, that's how I stopped doing enough things to Circle, because I realized that I can't do other things and do this at the same time. It don't mix. It's not a good mix. So I was like, man's gonna stop what I'm doing and roll with these guys.
Well, look how positive it is. Like, a lot of people use
and I thought, you know what?
Circumstances to change, which is exactly what I'm saying. Like, and I'm loving the fact, because with Circle, I remember it's same sort of thing you said with the BlackBerry Messenger. So once those episodes started coming out, I remember receiving the text messages of the first episode and things like that. That's exactly what I mean. Like, that's kind of like what we call going viral now. You went viral with Circle, and I remember only knowing you as Major, which was the character you played in Circle Revenge. Again, channeling that. How did you channel that?
I just beat myself. That's all I did. I beat myself, and just every situation that the director talked about or what they had as a script, I just looked at it. I know if they told me the situation, I just kind of made a picture in my head regarding in real life situation and this filming situation, which I'm new to. But the real life situation, I'm not new to that. I know that. I live that. Yeah, so I just need to know the outline. Because them time there, I was freestyling.
Yeah.
I wasn't using, I never had no script. I didn't even know nothing about script.
Yeah.
I didn't know about script or rehearsing and doing everything there.
That's what made
I had to freestyle the whole of that.
That's what made
all of that. I just got the outline.
Yeah.
That's what he would give me. So he would give me the outline. And then from there, I just make up the scene in my head now and say, all right, then, let me do it like this. Boop, 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 boop. Then obviously I'll run it. He will look at it. And from me certified with it, and he say, yeah. Man, run with it. But that's how I done that.
I loved about Circle. You lot it was authentic because you had a direction and that was it. You lot run with a direction and everything was, what do you call it, improv?
Yeah.
Improv acting. And I think that's what made Circle blow up the way it did. Because all of you lot were man that we knew from the ends, which made it even better because it was like, wow, that's a guy that I know from that block. That area, and the fact that you lot came together and managed to put that together in a way that hasn't been seen before is what I think made Circle what it was. And from Circle, you lot went on to what was the next one after you lot went to do after Circle?
So we did Circle of Revenge, the series. Then we did Circle of Revenge, the movie.
That was it. And it was a movie that blew up. That blew up. That was at the time. I remember. I think I picked up my copy from Vauxhall Market.
Yeah, they were selling down there still.
They were packing it out down there, and it was them kind of. That's where I knew that you lot had arrived, and that the brand of Circle Revenge had made a stamp within UK film industry. Because I even remember there was a couple artists at the time making music and had mentioned it even in their music, which was circulating on things like Channel U at the time. Went over to be Channel AKA. You lot have been cemented within British UK history. Hearing all of that and hearing things going on with the music, being mentioned in music, again, I need to know how you felt about that and what direction it put you in to become to this point you are now.
What, from
where it circulated and made it stand. Like, when you think about I've had man still talk to me about Circle Revenge, the series and the movie, to this point, because Circle, especially on YouTube, it racked up hundreds of thousands of views. at a time where YouTube was actually still quite new.
Yeah.
Like,
And we were new to the thing. We didn't understand the thing.
This is it.
We didn't understand it like how maybe we understand it now. Because them times we didn't understand, but we were getting thousands and thousands of views, but we didn't really understand what was going on. It was more of a glory thing, I believe. Well, for me, you know, most probably for the rest of the people that was in it, it may be the same as me still. It was more of a glory thing, like, oh, this what's going on. You know what I mean? Because it created a lot of things, because that is the foundation for me. That's where I come from, to where I am now. And from that evolved other little things. You understand? From that. Because that's how I got to know Gigs, from Circle of Events. You understand? That's how I got to know him. And how I got to know him, I was on the block one evening. I was in my car, just chilling. And my phone rang. And said, yeah, is that Major? I was like, yeah, who's that? I said, yeah, it's Gigs. I said, who? I said, yeah, Gigs. I said, who's Gigs? Gigs from Peckham. He said, yeah. I said, nah, man. He said, no, it's me. And I was like, raw, hold on. And he was saying to me, he's gassed that he's talking to me. That time, I'm saying to myself, is this man mad? I'm gassed. He's gassed. I'm gassed. He's called my phone. What the? You understand? I'm thinking, what's going on? And then he was saying to me, he sees people. So that's why he called me. Yeah? And he told me to come, and furthermore, the director of BADNESS now, KD Pascall, yeah? That time there, yeah, as it was my brother Demas, because I don't call him that, it's my brother Demas. Me and him go and see, when I first go and see Gigs, it's me and him go one place where Gigs went some far place to go and link him, yeah? And that's the first time I'm seeing him. And when he was talking to me on the phone, he was saying to me, like, bruv, you're England's Black Denzel Washington rude boy, where this and that. That's how he was saying, that's what he was talking. And then man went and go and check him. And then when we were gonna go and check him, the man laid out. It was like a bar like this. And we reached there. And when we reached there, the man said, yeah, this is you know, bro. I was like, what? I said, yeah, this is you, bro. And from that day till now, we've been linking. And then I did that, and then from that, I did a couple features.
I was going to say that led you on to do.
Yeah, because I did a couple features. So you remember Shotters?
Yeah.
So we did the remake, the English version of it. So we did that. Yeah, did a feature with him and some other little stuff. I did a feature.
Two movies out of that?
What's that?
The one with Gigs and Buck and Ashley Chin's in it as well, which you feature.
Yeah, that's Essence.
That's it.
Yeah. So that's what I was coming to. So yeah, then obviously recently I've done Essence. It was 1, 2, and 3.
Right.
Yeah, so I did that, and then obviously BADNESS.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But we started that before Essence.
Yeah.
You understand? Man started that way before Essence. You understand? But due process, time, obstacles, all heap of different things. You know what I mean? Because to get to where we are now, it's not easy. It has not been easy. You understand what I'm saying? You understand? We've had lots of times people want to pull the curtain.
Yeah.
You understand? People want to stop the thing. You understand?
But I think that's down to the nature of what the culture was portraying, not realizing actually it's real life for a lot of people. Where you've taken it anyway, they're gonna see so much more of you, and I just want people to understand and know, look out for this man. When I say immersed in the culture to the present time, they're gonna see a lot more of you. In that sense, we're gonna have to cut it a little bit short, but make sure you go and watch BADNESS and watch this man portrayal of his character. You're gonna get the best version of watching this man do his role. And I want to just thank you for coming. I appreciate it. You're doing big things, and I can't wait to see the reactions that you're
Thank you, man. Is it possible I can give out my social media outlets?
Do that. Let the people know where they can find you.
So people, if you want to find me, Aubrey Whyte 2020 Instagram. I don't on TikTok, and I'm not on all these other things. I'm sorry to disappoint. I'm just on. Yeah, for now, I'm just on Instagram. Yeah, so you can link me up on Instagram, and that's where you can find me. Aubrey Whyte 2020 BADNESS. It's the maddest thing. Yeah, log on. Soon out for all of you lot to see on all digital platforms. Watch it. We're coming.
Heard it from the man himself. Again, Aubrey, thank you so much.
Done, no.
Appreciate you.
Respect,
my
man.
brother. Done, no.
Love, man. Love.